in for the Metal Gods Meltdown, and today I am joined by
Cycle.
you got crowdfunding for your new EP. Can you tell us a little bit
Yes.
about it?
Yeah, actually, it's going to finish in 3 days.
Right?
Yeah, and I have tried two crowdfunding campaign before. In the past, I did two crowdfunding campaign, and it was always very well. And then I achieved like more than 100, like 130% or something. So I was expecting similar, but this time it's very difficult somehow. And I have only 3 days left, but
Right.
actually it reached only about 60%. So I'm kind of worrying about
Right.
how it's going to end. And yes.
Well, hopefully you'll get the full funding by the end of it. If not, what's going to happen? You're going to just have to restart.
Yeah, that's what I am considering now what to do. And just a while ago, I posted some questionnaire to my backers and asking what to do. And then they said, please try again.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, maybe I will try on a different platform
Hmm.
because I'm doing now on Kickstarter and it's all or nothing model.
Right.
So if you don't reach 100%, you don't get any fund.
Right.
So it's very tough for me to produce everything with my money.
Uh-huh.
It's really difficult. And so maybe I change the platform so I can get some fund, yeah,
Hmm.
to help, yeah, the production.
Well, well, hopefully that happens. I mean, you've got some amazing musicians on it. I mean, you've got Guido Benedetti, Alessandro Sala,
Yeah,
Michael Air. I mean,
yeah.
it's a fantastic lineup. So surely and hopefully something will come of it and it will bear fruition. Yeah.
Yeah. And actually we did the one album before in 2021.
Yeah.
And but it was during the COVID time. So
Hmm.
I wasn't really allowed to do anything. Like the we are in lockdown
Yeah.
and I was locked in a very small room. So it was really a pity because I really think that we did a very great album.
Hmm.
I'm not sure if you have heard if you have listened
I've,
to it,
I've
but
heard some of it. Yeah, it's fantastic. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, we did a great album, and I really wanted to go on tour or at least to do some shows, but no. And then to make the situation very difficult due to this COVID regulation, I was forced to go back to Japan
Hmm.
this time without any regulation anymore. And
Yeah.
yeah, Japan now because I've tried twice to get a visa in Europe,
Hmm.
and every time I had to stop my music activity because of the visa. I wasn't able to extend at some point. And then many people don't know about this because I'm Japanese and I cannot stay there when I stop.
Yeah.
How can I say? When I stop my music or when the band gets stuck.
Yeah.
And then usually the foreign department says like, "Oh, you are not doing well. Go back to your country."
All
And
right.
then if I'm a European person, maybe I can wait and I can prepare and I can communicate with others and still trying to do networking and somehow, like
Mm.
build up things. But
Yeah.
from Japan, it's really, really difficult to do anything. And so it's always like when I go back to Japan, I was like, okay, finish.
Yeah.
And and I hated it. But the good thing is now, um, there are so many things possible now online, maybe due
Yeah.
to COVID.
Yeah.
Like now we are talking
Yeah.
online.
Exactly.
So little by little, I'm starting to feel maybe now it's possible, even from Japan. And I also know some people already in the industry. And so when I email them, they're like, yeah, I know you. And so, or maybe we do something together and that kind
Uh-huh.
of thing. So I thought, okay, I tried twice. And I think the third time I cannot try anymore because
Uh-huh.
it's financially also very difficult. So for the moment, I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to just stay in Japan, but every now and then I can still fly.
Yeah.
And so somehow I'm hoping to continue and hoping to make some shows.
Cool.
Yeah, because all others are in Europe. And so in my case, I alone should fly, right? I mean, to play some shows. And I think it's doable.
Yeah. Instead of living, just go over and tour. Absolutely. I mean, you've toured with
Yeah,
Doro in the past, haven't you? That must have been
that was a
amazing.
long time ago.
Was
And
it?
then I really enjoyed it. And yeah, back then I was living in Hamburg.
Okay, right. Have you then considered collaborating with other artists from different genres?
I I mean, I don't really care about the genre so much.
Yeah.
I am just doing what I want to do. And so it's not like I can change my clothes to a
Hmm.
different style.
Yeah.
I think whatever I do, it's going to be Saeko.
Yeah.
I mean, we are playing also some ballad or a lot of different kind of stuff.
Hmm.
So, and so far, I'm very, very satisfied with all the musicians. They're
Uh-huh.
like super great artists.
Yeah, of
Of
course.
course, I like their play and I like their music
Hmm.
style.
Yeah.
But besides that, I like them also as person.
Yeah.
They are very friendly people, and then I can also feel they have in a good way, like a respect towards me because some musicians or some European people, some men are
Hmm.
still like, oh, she's Japanese, oh, she's girls, and I'm not a girl. I'm quite old now,
Yeah.
but still, they're like, oh, she's woman, and so I don't listen to your opinion. Like some of them are still like that,
Yeah.
but these musicians who are supporting me from the moment I worked with them, I could feel that they are showing the respect towards me.
Yeah.
And of course, I respect them a lot too. But this is really a good feeling. So
Hmm.
I'm so satisfied with them. So I prefer to work with them more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Although it doesn't mean I will never work with anyone. Of course, if there is anything interesting, I would do something. But for the moment, I want to work with them first.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, but Japan's got a good. They love rock music and metal music in Japan, don't they? So, have you got like a good fan base there?
Actually nowadays, no, because since 2022, I actually stopped everything. And I was kind of away from the scene
Right.
because I was thinking what I can do. And I wasn't sure. And I also actually got injured. And I wasn't sure if I could properly move again.
Hmm.
And so I wasn't able to say anything about my future uh, at some point. But when I go to some shows, I go there like sneak in, trying to
Yeah.
hide
Yeah.
secretly, watch the show, but always just at the entrance, they're like, "Oh, Saiko's here! Oh, Saiko's here! What are you
Yeah.
doing? Are you going to do something again? Like, are you going to stay in Japan?" And like, I was like, I cannot hide.
Yeah.
And also actually to tell the truth, I felt a bit sad
Hmm.
to see some shows when I wasn't really sure if I could continue or not,
Uh-huh.
especially after this injury. There was really about a year and a half I wasn't able to move properly.
Uh-huh.
So I was kind of feeling sad to
Yeah.
see the shows or to listen to music. It's like if you break up with a boyfriend and if
Hmm.
you still love him a lot, you don't want to see him. It's
No.
like that.
Yeah.
So I was like, some journalist in the industry, music journalist, also contacted me, but I told him like, please, for the moment,
Yeah.
I want to be a bit away, and then
Yeah.
please let me have some silence.
Yeah.
So yeah.
What can people expect from the EP when it does eventually get released?
Actually, to me, the important thing is that I want to find an opportunity to play some shows.
Yeah.
And because it's a very long time ago, but when I released the second album in 2006,
Hmm.
during the mix, during the production, there was a lot of difficult situation happened financially and a lot of other things. And so I had to stop everything just after the release.
Yeah.
So back then too, I felt like, oh, I released the best album I can produce now, but I wasn't able to do any shows. And then again, after the third album, 2021, the same.
Yeah. Of
So I don't want to make another album before doing any shows.
course. Yeah.
Yeah. So to me, the most important thing is this to do some shows. But like I said, the last album was released like almost 3 years ago.
Hmm.
So I felt if I don't have any new material, it's going to be very difficult to be covered by any, for example, like this interview or
Uh-huh.
anything. And then if
Yeah.
I don't get covered by anything, it's going to be even more difficult to get an opportunity to do some shows.
Hmm.
So I felt I need to release something for that,
Yeah.
to tell the truth. And then I realized the first album was released like 20 years ago. Actually, now it's 21 years ago. But
Wow.
I thought,
Okay.
oh, maybe like anniversary, maybe
Yeah.
can cover. Because some people already told me they want to hear that album in a better sound. But I thought
Production.
it's not only the better sound. If I rearrange
Yeah.
with this lineup, I think it's going to be cool.
Yeah.
And because the songs are there, I don't need to spend so much time or money compared with making the full album. Because when I make a full album, actually, I make so much effort because I always have the very deep kind of story
Yeah.
concept behind.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of work, and I usually write all composed songs too.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
So yeah, compose music and also the lyrics,
Yeah.
everything. Of course, the members they are going to arrange, but the basic songs I make everything. So it's really a lot of work, and I felt like I don't want to spend so much
No.
time and yeah, just to find the opportunity to do live shows.
Yeah.
So if I make this EP, at least it's something to say, wait, I'm still here. So I
Mhm.
hope to do something. And I'm also thinking of releasing the music video. So it's also something to say, hello, I'm still here.
Yeah.
So so like that. This is the reason I release only EP and the
Hmm.
video.
Hmm.
And if I have a chance to play some shows, then I can play many songs from the last album,
Right. Right. Yeah.
right? And I want to play songs
Yeah.
from that album, you know.
Yeah.
But if I release a new album, I have to play songs from the new album, and I cannot play some songs from the last album so much,
That's right.
right?
Yeah. It's difficult, isn't it?
But
Right.
I really want to play that song
Yeah.
from that album. And
Well,
that's
well,
why, that's
hopefully,
another reason.
what would you say then has been your highlight of your career then to date?
Maybe the time we played at Wacken Open Air. It's a long time ago, but I really wanted to play there. So when it happened, I was like, wow. And I remember that all the audience after the show, they shouted for encore, like
Yeah,
encore.
encore. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. What was it in German? But they, all of them, really, the full audience, they didn't
Uh-huh.
stop, and it was really a nice view.
Hmm. Amazing.
Yeah, and my manager Lars, although he passed away already, but he was also excited seeing that. They're like, "Whoa, this is great!" And so that was maybe the best moment.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, favorite three album. Maybe the third. No, it doesn't need to be 1, 2, 3. Like just three album. Okay.
Yeah.
So Halloween, Keeper of the Seven Keys, Part 2, and Operation Mindcrime, Queen's Rage. And maybe one more is like Images and Words, Dream Theater.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah, that's a great album. That's brilliant. What about your three favorite vocalists then of all time?
Oh, this is very difficult.
Not easy.
Yeah. But of course, Doropesh, she gave me really, she was like my role model. Like
Role model,
I really wanted to be like her.
Yeah.
I watched her video every night when I was at the university and the high school student.
Right.
Every night.
Right.
So maybe I shouldn't skip her. She's there.
Yeah.
And of course, Michael Kiske, because I was a big fan of Halloween.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I'm not. One more. It's very difficult to decide. Actually, maybe Ronnie Atkins from Pretty Maze.
Pretty Made, yeah, that's a good choice. Brilliant. Okay. So when you do get out on tour, what is going to be the three essential items to take with you?
What? 3 items?
To take with you, the essential items you must take with you when you go on tour. Like earplugs or something.
The costume.
Yeah.
and the guts. I mean, courage.
Yeah.
What else? Some good food. I mean, I don't bring it, but I need good food.
Yeah.
But other than that, I'm quite because I'm a singer and just microphone, and so I don't need to bring a lot of gadgets with me.
No.
I'm just there, like.
All right.
Yeah.
If you could go
maybe makeup stuff. This is important.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So if you could go out on tour, which 3 countries would be your ultimate go to play live?
Which 3 countries?
Yeah.
Maybe because we are the Saeko is a band with me and these great musicians from Germany, Italy. So let's say Germany, Italy, and then after that, go back to Japan.
Brilliant. Love it. All right. So now it's 6 straight questions, right? So they're quite difficult, though. So which musician, dead or alive, would you have in your car for a 24-hour road trip?
24-hour road trip. But to be honest, I was really big fan of Michael Kiske all the time.
Okay.
But maybe it's difficult to talk with him for 24 hours.
Yeah. Maybe, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but still. Yeah. But but let's say Michael Kiske. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe Tobias Summit? No, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's say Michael Kiske, because I have never talked to him, and actually I don't know how it is going to be like. Maybe it's really fun. Yeah. Because I'm also a very philosophical person, actually. So I think he's gonna talk something really deep.
Yeah, probably.
And maybe we discuss and say like, I don't think so. No, you are like that, and like some serious discussion. But maybe it's also interesting to me.
Yeah. Brilliant. So the next one, right? If there was a song about your personality, like a made-up song, what would it be called?
What will it be called? The title?
Yeah, a title of it, like a made-up song about your personality.
Always as the wind blows.
Yeah, that's cool.
Because I don't make plans.
No.
And I'm quite spontaneous about everything.
Right.
So yeah, always along with the flow, something like that.
Yeah, go with the flow. Yeah, with you.
Yeah.
All right. Would you like to be able to stop time or rewind time?
I don't rewind the time because it's like you feel you did something bad in the past, right? Mm-hmm. But I don't think that way.
Right.
No, I don't need to stop either.
Okay. Would you? These questions are crazy, yeah? So would you rather play a gig in a forest or on top of a mountain?
Forest or top of mountain?
Yeah.
Forest.
Okay. All right.
But I'm very scared of bugs.
All right.
Like little bugs.
Yeah.
So the other audience or the band members have to protect me from these bugs. Then it's going to be okay. And I'm also very scared of butterflies.
Oh yeah.
So right. Maybe if while I'm playing the show, if butterfly comes, I'm gonna shout on the stage like
scream, yeah. Really?
Yeah. So yeah. But it's okay. It's probably better than the top of the mountain because it's going to be very, very cold there.
Yeah. No. All right. Do you prefer do you prefer festivals or small intimate gigs? Which do you prefer to attend?
A small place, small shows, or the big festival?
Yeah.
Big festival.
Cool. Okay.
Because there's not many big festivals in Japan.
Is it not? Oh, okay.
No, so I feel like when I go to Europe, I'm like, wow, this is great. Yeah. This is like a heavy metal paradise. So
amazing.
Yeah.
Okay. And do you prefer sushi or pizza?
Maybe sushi.
Okay.
But I like pizza too.
Yeah.
Actually. WhatsApp 666, it will rock your world.
And do you have any final words for your fans, our viewers and listeners?
The message to the fans.
Yeah.
Thank you for being there all the time, even though I sometimes disappear. I really appreciate that you are still with me. And it's very difficult, but I'm going to fight, and I'm going to find the opportunity to play shows. Thank you.
Brilliant.